everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. What a beautiful fall day. Okay, getting right into this. I am almost done with biocentrism. I've been reading it for the past couple of weeks. I'm on the chapter of the mystery of consciousness. So people who know me, who follow me, that's kind of my hobby horse, consciousness. No, I'm not a neuroscientist, right? But I've been interested in that area, that topic of consciousness since 1991. My first book, Dennett, with a quite arrogant title, Consciousness Explained. But I read it, how old was I? I was like 28 years old. Consciousness Explained. I read it. I was very confused. I was probably not smart enough to really comprehend what Dennett was talking about. But essentially, Dennett was laying out, explaining what they call now in this consciousness sort of parlance, if you will, is the easy problem, right? With consciousness, there's the hard problem and the easy problem, okay? So I'm going to talk a little bit about it more, the differences in this video, coming up in about a minute, but the hard problem, easy problem. So I've read, after Dennett, I was like, whoa, I was hooked. And by the way, before that, I was meditating twice a day. So I was very interested in philosophy of mind and all that, consciousness, all that stuff. And that really resonated with me, hit home. And since then, I read whatever I could get my hands on. David Chalmers, I'm a big, huge fan of David Chalmers. He has a couple of books on consciousness. I have both of those books. There's a guy, by the way, Chalmers believes, this is an interesting idea, he gets into the hard and easy problem with consciousness, but he kind of states that consciousness is a fundamental feature of life, of the universe, not unlike our four laws, right? Gravity, electromagnetism, and then within the atom, strong force, weak force. David Chalmers says consciousness is another basic feature of the universe. It's so interesting and profound. I've read half of one of his kind of textbooky books. I have to pick it up again. He's awesome. I pretty much subscribe to how he thinks about consciousness and the hard problem. But there's some more. Let's see, Koch is his name. I forget his first name. Of course, Sam Harris. Okay, let me get right into hard problem, easy problem with consciousness. Now, in this chapter here on Robert Lanza, the mystery of consciousness, and this is what Dennett, how he broke down. This is what consciousness is, or the easy problem. Ready? 7 features of consciousness, the easy problem. Number 1, the ability to discriminate, categorize, and react to environmental stimuli, right? Discriminate, categorize, and react to environmental stimuli. Number 2, the integration of information by cognitive system, right? Integration of information by cognitive system. Number 3, the reportability of mental states. Number 4, the ability of a system to access its own internal states. Number 5, the focus of attention. Excuse me, let me say that again. Number 5, the focus of attention. Number 6, the deliberate control of behavior. And number 7, I find very interesting, the difference between wakefulness and sleep. We take that for granted. Like everyone, I know I'm awake now. I'm not sleeping. When you're in sleep, you kind of don't know. I'll do another video recording on what is the lucid dreaming, right, where you could control your dreams. So that's another video recording. So just to wrap up, to sum up again, 7 features of the easy problem: the ability to discriminate, categorize, and react to environmental stimuli, the integration of information by a cognitive system, the reportability of mental states, the ability of a system to access its own internal states, the focus of attention, the deliberate control of behavior, and the knowing the difference between wakefulness and sleep. But then again, that's all functionality, if you will, right? That kind of falls in the area of like neuroscience, this part of the brain, this isn't that. The hard problem is what David Chalmers talks about. Like, what is it, this feeling? Like, let me go down here. This subjective aspect of it, like experiential, right? The experience, we experience visual sensations. There are bodily sensations, from pains to orgasms, mental images that are conjured up internally. What the hell is this? Love. The color red. This is called something called QUALIA. Chalmers gets into it big time. So I want to throw this out here. I'll be doing a lot more on this consciousness. I love this stuff. I'm so interested, and nobody knows what it's a mystery. Complete and total mystery. Oh, by the way, Tusanoni, am I mispronouncing his name? He kind of believes that consciousness is a integrated information processing. But I will say to that, like, okay, you think about the internet. Let's just say Google's search engine there. The internet, or just let's stick with Google, some of all information, sort of, or at least you can get access to all information. Google's not conscious. The internet's not conscious, right? All this information, processing, integrated processing, information processing. Sorry for repeating myself. I'm stumbling over my words. Integrated information processing. Okay, you get the point. Google's not conscious. The internet's not conscious. There's something about it that's a total mystery, and we still don't know. Okay, on that note, fascinating stuff. The hard problem, the easy problem with consciousness. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.